Right back to you.
Fuck. All right.
What up, Coach?
What's going on, man? I tried to. No, we good. We good. Okay. What's going on, man? What's going
Oh,
on?
I
Just getting
thought
ready
I
to
thought
go.
that was a sauna suit. I'm like, man, you
Not
still trying to
too
stay
sure.
in fighting shape?
He getting his hair done.
Hey, the hot rod. They boy hot rod. You know, he run drinkers live. That's what you talking about the other day.
Oh shit, I was just talking to him this morning on text.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me. He was telling
Yeah,
me.
he
Yeah.
about to be on the Ashton Slive card. We gotta get him on the
Yeah, that's what I
show.
was telling you. I'm gonna be commentating on that card too.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
Yeah, that's
what's
what
right.
I was
up.
telling you.
Congratulations on that. This will be your first time commentating?
Yeah, it will be. It will be my first time coming to you. I
You
appreciate that.
you've been
There you
But
go.
practicing
yeah,
or
nah, I
what?
was
Cause you know
huh?
Bradley gonna have something to say. I hope you've been practicing. You know Bradley gonna have
Bradley.
something to say.
Nah, I don't think y'all paying attention. Again, I pay attention. Bradley ain't got nothing to say about me right now. He
Mm.
ain't gonna talk about me no more. Pay
Okay.
attention. Bradley ain't talking about me. He ain't saying shit about me. You got the other folks. Really, them niggas, ain't nobody saying nothing about me right now. I pay attention. I know what's been going on, like in my inbox and everywhere else since, and I know what's going on now. Ain't nobody talking about me right now. They want me to just go away.
Mm.
They don't want to talk about me right now. They want me because they see that I'm really about that. I really will come for you. I really will make you stand on the shit you say. I really, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go talking that shit. And they really not. And that's why nobody's talking about me no more. That's why they're not coming at me. They're not in my inbox. I just had one guy in my inbox after the fight. Bro, they stayed in my inbox. They stayed in my inbox, man. But no, everything good now. Everything peaceful on that end right now. So I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I earned my respect. So it is what it is. But I called to talk about this fight for the weekend, man, and what you saying about the timing and everything else, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the thing. This is the thing. Actually, we don't mind doing that. You got to remember that we go everywhere, man. We go all the time. You know what I'm saying? We was just there in Vegas just a little while ago. My son young. We don't we don't have problems with that, bro. We don't have problems with getting used to the timing or nothing. Like we'll come there, jump off a plane, go spar in. Like again, you're a young kid. We used to being in the trenches. This is what we do, and
But
that's the
why
good
but
thing about.
why wouldn't you request the 7 days? Why would you let them give you a Tuesday night flight?
I mean, we don't mind.
Even
It's
even
not.
if even if your son can do it, I mean, it can't
No,
like
I'm with you. I'm with
it's
you, but
gonna help for him to get there sooner though.
let's look at it. Let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. Quaybad's got to go through the same thing. Quaybad's got to go through the same thing. So we can look at it that way.
And where he coming from, Florida?
No, he in Puerto Rico.
Oh shit.
So right. So he got to deal with the same thing we got to deal with, even worse, because he over there he's on
I was gonna say that.
the Puerto Rican island. You
Exactly. I
know
was
what I'm
gonna say
saying,
he might have a worse acclamation.
Nah,
bro?
he's on Eastern time zone for in the Caribbean, but this the thing. He the fucking B-side champ. You guys is the champ. Your son is the champ. Your son's supposed to get that luxury of being here early. But look, never here nor there. We did have a caller just call in literally before you
I
claiming,
heard him.
okay, yeah. So what does he know about Cuevas that we don't? Because I've been following Cuevas my whole life, and like, he was talked about, but then he took that hiatus and he was forgotten.
Nah, what it is you got to think about it. It's just like I read in the chat a little while ago. Somebody was like, "I want him to lose because he ducked boots and this and that." Like you got to think. I mean, people. It's like people want you. You know, people watch you for two reasons. They watch you because they want to see you fight, and they watch you because they want to see you lose. They want to see you win. They watch you because they want to see you lose. You feel what I'm saying? They want to see you in a tough fight. Just because you said it don't
Right.
mean that's what it's gonna be. And I'm not saying it's not gonna be a tough fight
But you
because
did
this
the
is a
film
man with
study. I mean, I'm assuming you did
absolutely,
the film study. So what
man.
are you expecting him to bring to the ring on Saturday?
I'm expecting him to bring a bunch of left hooks. That's what all his knockouts came out with, the left hook.
Mm.
All his knockouts came via left hook. He go left hook crazy. He's that's what he loves to do or whatever. And I mean, we got a plan. We got a whole game plan for him. And I think my son, it's not gonna go the distance. He right about that part. It's not
I
gonna
was
go the
gonna ask
distance.
that, champ. I was gonna ask that without giving too much, without saying, do you think he's gonna outlast your son? And you just said it. No. Okay.
Not at all. Not
Beautiful.
at all. They don't, man.
Beautiful.
Again, this is my son's life. I don't think people understand how much and how hard my son works. He literally does it every day, and he enjoys doing it. That's the good thing about him doing this. Like, this is his life, and he grew into this, and he don't really know nothing else. If he shit,
Good call.
my bad. We're gonna start that. If he was to go do some other shit, if my son was to go do some other shit right now, it would be it would be different. Like, he don't do nothing, but all he do is fight. All he do is train. That's it.
Mm.
So, Coach, obviously, Giovanni Stantillion is already back in his second fight, scheduled May 10th. He's on the Navarrete Charlie
My
Suarez
birthday.
undercard. Do you think they're trying to bring him back into position to get that rematch?
It doesn't matter. We would love it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they're trying to do. We don't care if it's Polanco. I've heard rumors of them trying to build Polanco there. The welterweight division. The welterweight division. I see people calling it the weakest division, but I don't think they're thinking right now. You got Ryan Garcia just came to the welterweight division. You got Devin Haney just came to the welterweight division. You got T.O. talking about coming up to the welterweight weight division soon, or toying with it or whatever else. So, I mean, it's a
Mm.
lot. You got Blanco just came up to the welterweight division. I mean, we got a lot of people in the welterweight division that we can get some spots going. But I'm not worried about what they trying to do, what they trying to put in place, because just like they put Santi on there the first time, it'll be worse the next time. You got to remember, my son had to learn. He got. It's like when a pit bull he takes that first taste of blood. You don't want to let that go.
Mm. And it looks like Alexis Rocha is the number one. Obviously, he hasn't been called as a mandatory. Do you foresee that being the potential next opponent, or you see, a unification? Because it feels like Boots might move up after this fight with Stanionis.
Booth better not move up. He better not move up after he screamed he won't. After he screamed he won't undisputed. Now, Ness, you got to give me my credit. I sent you the video and I highlighted it personally. Did he say I made the weight comfortable? Give me that, because on his last time you didn't give me that. I sent it to you. You didn't respond. Did you
He
see?
he he said it, but he also said in the post fight, like, "Oh, maybe the weight is the issue."
It was the same interview though, Ness. Did he say he made it well comfortably and he felt good? He said that verbatim, right?
All it do is show that he went back on his word, though, champ. He said both things.
Okay, so he lied then.
I mean, he confused. He don't know what to blame it on. But that brings me to the next question. It brings me to the next question. Karen is
He better
number
not move.
5. Karen is number 5. Would you guys give Karen a voluntary, or is this fight with Cuevas a voluntary?
All right, so this is it. The Cuevas fight came because of last year. This year would have been totally different. It came because of last year, because we were just trying to get a stay busy fight. We were trying to get another fight in before the year was out. That's how that November 8th situation started. That's how we got on Keyshawn, undercard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? That's how that started. The bullshit just happened to come in between, and it came in right after we had already agreed, verbally. We didn't sign no contract yet. We had already agreed to fight Quaybad just for a keep alive fight. And like within a day or two later, that's when the Boots offer came up, and Top Rank told us about the offer. They offered it to Top
Mm.
Rank. They didn't offer it to us. So, Top Rank was willing to let us step aside from Quaybad and fight Boots for that, because it's a bigger fight. So that's how that negotiation started. And this is just something that we had to go ahead and take care of unfinished business from last year. That's all.
So what month are you foreseeing, Junior back in ring, or is that dependent on how this fight actually plays out? Is that something you need to wait to see?
I mean, of course, it's always going to be depending on how this fight need to play out. All right. Unfortunately, it always depends on how this fight need to play out or whatever else. But we won't try the unification. We're not going to give nobody a automatic victory. I'm sick of people giving people automatic victory. We're not going to give nobody personal automatic victory. That's whether it's Stanionis or whether it's Duran Ennis, or even if Barrios want to come out come out of retirement or whatever he's sitting in right now. I know he just fought, but even if Barrios want to come out and play it with it, but we need to tie unification next. That's what we want. And Boots better not move up, and he better be talking undisputed like he was talking before. We don't want him to move up. If he move up, I'm gonna call him a duck.
Mm. I mean, you got to understand a lot of his offers have been above, right? He had a Charles Conwell offer. There was a Virgil offer, and those are just bigger fights. You got to, not
All right,
Conwell,
all
but
right.
Virgil for sure.
I'm glad you said Conwell because that's what don't make sense. He offered Conwell 350,000 on November the 9th. That fight was at 154. He comes back and he get offered 5 million for Virgil Ortiz. He don't take the fight at 154. It makes no sense. Like you just said, he's all over the place. No, let's keep it gangster. Let's keep it 1,000. Going to clean out the division like you said you was gonna do. His daddy said it. He said it. I seen the last couple of interviews. He haven't been saying it. No, go undisputed. We don't want nothing. We don't nothing. We don't want nothing but him. To be honest with you, so we actually hope he win because my son want to be the first one to beat him.
Mm.
This ain't a game. People think we playing. We ain't playing. Y'all should have figured it out by now. If I would get in the ring after 14 years and fight, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, we are. He's a product of me. We ain't playing. We dead serious.
Champ, you got anything lined up again to get in the ring, or was it a one and done? What do you think?
You said. You said, do I got anything lined up? What now?
if you get
Any more
another,
fights?
if you get another fight, or is it one and done?
Yeah.
Give me one second. No. I'm one and done. If I can't get Crawford, I can't get Crawford or whatever else. I'm not Crawford. Damn, how the hell how did that come out?
I'm about to say, what
I
the
was like,
fuck
Well,
just
damn,
hold on,
happened?
champ,
bro.
that's a
Hey,
you going at
don't y'all say nothing about it. I
the
don't know where
biggest
that shit
biggest
came
dog.
from.
Hey yo,
I
subconsciously
don't know
he
where.
want to fight
Hey,
Crawford.
let's
No,
go,
no, no,
champ.
no. I don't know what. I don't know how to put. I don't know why Crawford name was even in my mind. He wasn't even on my mind. I don't know where the hell that came from. I can't get what's the other motherfucking name? Bradley. I can't get Bradley
Oh,
again. I peep people energy. I cannot get Bradley. I know that. Um,
dang, champ.
um, I don't really want nobody else. I'm not really, again, I already paid my dues. I did what I had to
Yeah.
do. I did what I did for God's purpose, and that's for my son. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. I'm good. I don't need that. I'm straight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I showed that I could do it. I showed for the old heads. I influenced and I motivated a lot of older people to get back in the gym. My inbox was definitely flooded with that, with people telling me, "Hey man,
Hell yeah.
congratulations and motivation." So I did that at 45 years old and with physical issues. You know what I'm saying? So I did do that. So that's good. I did my part. As far as for satisfaction, I'm good. Unless somebody else want to talk some shit, and it's somebody that I feel like is worth me getting up for. Other than that, I'm chilling.
Yep, we enjoyed it, man. We were definitely. I bought it. It was amazing. It was pretty cool, just to see you get back in the ring. It was cool, man. It was
Yeah,
dope.
I bought that shit
Thank you,
too.
man. I appreciate that, and I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all with Ness. I know for sure, and some of the callers that know the physical taxation of it. Like I watch CYP
Yeah.
fight, I watch
Right.
King fight, I watch some of them Border Wars fight, and y'all see what it takes to get in that kind of shape. And I,
Hell yeah.
even to get listen. You hear I'm not. This not no shot at CYP.
No, no,
Even with
no,
a
no.
person like CYP who talk about what do you call himself, a supreme
Supreme
athlete.
athlete.
Yeah,
Right.
superior.
So you call yourself a supreme athlete, and you see that supreme athlete, and this is not a shot to CYP. I ain't got no beef
Right.
with him. I enjoy hearing him call. It's funny to me.
Hell yeah.
And I enjoy all of y'all border wars. That should be fun. I'm invested
Hell
in
yeah.
border wars.
Yeah, man.
So anyway, but
Yes, sir.
listening to the supreme athlete like CYP, and you can watch physically they look in shape, but they can't do what we do, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it
Facts.
takes a lot to get there. They can't do 6 3-minute rounds. They can't do 1 2 3 3-minute rounds. That's why they got levels to this, and that's why they doing what they're doing, and we doing what we doing. And I showed I could get back to that at 45 years old. So that's amazing for me to be able to do. It's a blessing for me to be able to do it, and I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Salute, champ.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
you, dog. Appreciate
Nah,
you.
you did your thing.
Yeah, nah,
Well,
but as far as my son, man, go ahead. Tell
no,
about my
no, go
son. Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, answer it.
Nah, I was saying, as far as my son, man, he ready to go. He's been looking amazing in camp. He's looked a lot better than he did last camp. Um, we looking to put on stellar performances that you can remember, like the Santion, so they won't say it's a one hit wonder. So they won't say, like he all of a sudden just got the light that day and He can't do it again. We're gonna show that it's proven, and we're gonna make adjustments, the necessary adjustment we need to make in and out the fight, and we're gonna make it do what it do. That's it.
So
Right.
everybody says knockout, but you've been saying knockout. Why do you think knockout? What is it that you see about Cuevas that you guys believe your son will get the stoppage?
Well, I'll say it now. I say it now because there ain't really nothing he can do about it. He's a lazy fighter. He's a lazy fighter. If you go watch him, he's lazy. He don't like to get active. He don't like to do much. He don't like to. He's not. He's physical, but his physical is strength. He don't like to do much. So he's a lazy fighter or whatever. He's not that hard to hit. He's not really going nowhere. His footwork is fake, and what I mean by it's fake is it's like it's some shit that a coach would do for like 5-10 seconds just to show you he still got it, and then he'll stop. You know what I'm saying? So his movement is very sporadic and very I call that fake footwork, because like you're not doing it for a purpose. You just doing it just to fucking do it and trying to showboat a little bit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, my son got a lot of attributes that we're looking to highlight here today. I mean, Saturday, and that's it. We just looking to get it out of the mud and prove everybody wrong. I love the way my son coming up. I love the way he coming up as an underdog. I love it. I love the way people doubt him. So when he get there, you have to show him that same way it happened with Crawford. They said he wasn't shit. He wasn't this. Or he fight this person because of this. He fought. I mean, my son gonna deal with the same thing, and we'll write our own story.
For sure. So you guys held camp all in Atlanta.
We held camp in Atlanta. We came to Vegas though.
Okay.
Yeah, we came to Vegas. We sparred Gabriel Maestro. That was who we
Maestre.
was at.
Okay. He's got
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fight coming
Maestro.
up versus. I just seen it. I think he's on Pro Box, bro.
In
Good
April,
fight.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And listen, the good thing about that is I always call I like to use sparring as test. The good thing
Mm.
about that is he was in fight shape, so we know we got the best of meaning we got the best. I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize. We got the best version of him. You know what I'm saying? My phone probably gonna ring again, but yeah, we got the best version of him, and we did good with the best version of him. So that was a hell of a test. It was a hell of a to show that my son is who we say he is, and he at where we thought he was at. And I mean, he did great with Gabriel Maestro, great fighter. He just fought Stanionis, and that was Stanionis' toughest fight today. And I mean, I dare I say, my son, that they saying that the two best welterweights about to fight on April the 12th. We just don't see it, and we gonna prove it. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah, champ, I think you hit the nail on the head where you say kind of a lazy fighter. I've been watching a lot of replays as you've been on, and I do see that. I see that he's the punch output is just not there. Even though when he's on him, he doesn't
I
go
mean, that
like
means he's
you
a
don't see 5, 6,
counterpuncher,
7.
though.
What's that?
He's not.
That
He's
means he
not.
could be a counterpuncher, especially if he's using the left hook. He probably using it to counter with.
Yeah, his
He's not.
timing is just it's not on like you got guys that are a punch timing like boom boom. His timing is more hecka slow, and there's not that much output after that. So it's more like boom 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 and boom boom boom, and that's it. That's all I'm seeing. Yeah, Norman
He got a
he's
solid. He
just in
got a
there
solid left.
inspired.
He got a solid left hook. He got a solid
Yeah,
left hook. His left hook changed the game. That's what it is.
yeah, he tries
That's
to be
right.
aggressive
Maestre
and
is
has a little
fighting
power. Yeah,
Nicholas Flas on Pro Box. That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Right, right. Yeah, I seen Flaws fight, and I seen Flaws fight, and I seen Maestro fight, and like I said, you got the eye test people saying that the second best welterweight fought a guy with 6 fights, which is Maestro, which is a great fighter. Not saying he not, but he only had 6 fights, and you saying the second best welterweight, that was his toughest fight against a guy with 6 fights. Well, I can tell you it wasn't my son's toughest sparring session, but
Mm.
hey, great work from him though. Great work from him. Great champion. You
Is
know what
he
I'm saying? We look
heavy-handed
nothing.
though? Because they do say he's
No.
heavy-handed. And
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
you and I always have
But
that conversation about big. How do you compare Maestre to Jalil Hackett?
Maestro is big. Hackett is
Exactly.
big. They're about the same. Both of them are big. Now there you go. Now we talking.
Bro, when I
Maestro,
seen that guy, I didn't
yeah,
know who he
he big.
was. I thought he was
He
a
big. He
160
big.
pounder.
He looks like it. He's big. I would have to say I haven't seen Jalil, I guess since last year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw him last year. I would have to say Mike Trey looked bigger than Jaleel.
Nah,
Mm.
He
he
big.
does. He does.
Yeah, he
So he
big. He
wasn't
big. Yeah,
your
he a big
son.
boy.
Your son didn't say if he was heavy-handed or not.
He didn't say, but by what I was looking at, I'm almost positive he wasn't. I didn't have to ask him. I usually ask my son when my son's out when my son's punch output is lower than normal, or when he's hesitant than normal. I always ask him, does he hit her, or even in a fight. First round, I always ask him, how's his power, and he'll let me know whatever. I didn't even have a reason to ask him how's his power because my son went in with from the start throwing punches like he throw punches, doing what he needed to do. So that was no reason for me to ask him was he heavy handed. So I would suspect he's not. I didn't even ask him was he heavy handed. He's a great solid fighter though. He's a solid fighter. He ain't nobody slouch. He's a great test for anybody. He was a great test for Stanionis. He's a great test for us. He's a great test for anybody. I like him as a fighter. He ain't no hoe. He ain't going nowhere. I like him as a fighter.
Without giving too much of the of what would you do if a fighter does say Norman does say, yeah, Pops, he's punching. Would you change the game plan just a little bit, or would you?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
that's it. Thank you, champ.
absolutely. Hell
Thank
yeah,
you.
hell yeah. That's when you go
Got
to a different game plan. It's in and out. I would be more of a feign him, make a move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Focus more on
for
defense
sure.
and less punch output. When you got guys that are not really punching, then
Yeah.
you can really try to, you know what I'm saying? Like some guys, he getting there with, I tell him roll him over. I tell him mow him down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, no, I haven't had that in a minute. I haven't had him. I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever had that where he said he punch.
Thank you, champ.
I don't think I have.
Well, Coach, those are all our questions, man. Hope you guys have a safe flight. I know you're getting your cut. Tell your son, good luck. Even though Canelo made that, unpopular, he said good luck is only for the mediocre.
Right. Hey man, we look forward to a stellar performance this weekend, man. And y'all just be
What time
watching.
y'all landing? Because it's time change, so you leave night over
Yeah,
there.
time. We leave here at eight
Oh,
tonight,
so
8:30
okay.
tonight. So that's 5:30 your time. So I'm thinking we leave about 9, 8 or 9 tonight.
All right, hit me up, man. If y'all not too tired, I'll check you out.
I'm gonna call you tonight.
All right. There you have it,
Blessings,
ladies
champ.
and gentlemen. Brian Norman Sr.